All right, so today we are doing, let's share the screen. Today we're doing Module 8, Lesson 9. I'm going to try and record. Let me flip the screen around if I'm able to. Nope, I'm not going to be able to. Hopefully from there you can see it. Okay, yeah, problem solve a little. All right, let's look at our objective for today. So today we're moving into something new. It says, today you will partition circles and rectangles into equal parts and describe those parts as halves, thirds, or fourths. Any words you need me to define? Everybody knows all the words? Kaylin?
The one with the P.
Partition, and that's the one I was hoping somebody would raise their hand on. All right. It is, partition means, just like the word at the beginning means, part. Partition means to break something into parts. So if I'm going to partition the circle, I'm going to break it into parts. If I'm going to partition the rectangle, I'm going to break it into parts. Now here's the key word about it. The parts have to be equal parts. I'm going to highlight that. When they're equal, they're the same size. Okay? Harrison! Welcome, Harrison, to our first Zoom meeting. It's awesome to see you, bud. I'm glad you made it. All right, so let's look at our circle. If I want to break my circle into two equal pieces, I'm going to try and make a line either this way or that way so that I have two equal pieces. If I want to partition, and I'm going to say that, let me undo that. I'm going to say that this is halves. Halves means two equal pieces. If I want to take this circle and I want to partition it into 4 equal pieces. Oh, nope, undo that. If I want to partition it into 4 equal pieces, I'm going to draw a line. Come on, let me draw a line. This way and then this way. And now I'm going to partition the circle into 4 equal pieces. And we call this fourths. I can partition the circle into 3 equal parts, but I can't with these straight lines. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a picture in the book later on, okay? If I want to partition this rectangle into 2 equal pieces so that I can make halves, I can make a line this way. And I would say that this is halves. If I want to partition this rectangle into 3 equal pieces, let me see if I'm able to do it into 3 equal pieces. Oh, I might not be able to. Let me see. Ah, yes, I am. 1. Oh, but that's not equal. Let me try and do it again. Nope, that's still not equal. Because I want to end up with equal pieces. Oh, would you think that's close enough? I'm going to say that this is thirds. I cut it into 3 equal pieces. And if I wanted to break this rectangle into 4 equal pieces, I would make a line across this way and another line across this way. And I would say that this is fourths. Fourths means 4 equal parts. Today, you're going to partition circles and rectangles into 2 equal pieces, 3 equal pieces, and 4 equal pieces to make halves, thirds, and fourths. Let me bring us to the math book. And if you have your math book, go ahead and open it up to page 37. If you have your math book, go ahead and open it up to page 37. And on page 37, lesson 9 problem set begins. And you are going to see some rectangles and some circles and some squares, and they're going to have partitions. Some of the partitions are not equal pieces, and some of them are. For number 1, it says circle the shapes that have 2 equal shares. Another word for share is pieces. And 1 share has to be shaded in. That means one of the pieces was colored in. You see how this one is 1 shaded in, 1 shaded in, 1 shaded in, and 1 shaded in. Then for question 2, you're going to shade half of the shapes that are split into equal pieces. If it's not split into equal pieces, you are not going to shade in that part. Look at C. Is C equal pieces? No, it's not equal pieces, so you're not going to shade that in. Is D broken into equal pieces? Yes, but are they half? No, they have to be half. Half means there are only 2 pieces in it, 2 of them. Do you see a shape that has 2 pieces that are the same size? Do you see a shape that has 2 pieces that are the same size? Can anybody give me the letter? Adam, which letter do you see that has 2 pieces that are the same size?
E.
E. I agree with you, Adam. What I would do is I would take my pencil and I would shade 1/2 of that circle. Everybody understand what you're doing for 2? All right, let's go on to 3. Number 3 says, partition the shapes to show halves. This time you are going to draw the line where you think half is. Where you think half is. And if you skip down to page 41, there are some examples of halves and shaded in. This is a half 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 shaded in. This is not a half. This is not a half. You're only shading in the ones that are halves. Everybody understand that? All right, you are doing pages 37 and 38. I'm going to stop the share and I'm going to stop the video. Give me a second.